Okay, Jody. Today we're going to work on your song from Mary Poppins. First, I'm going to play the first page. I want you to follow along with your music while counting. I will count the first line, and then after that, I will not be counting. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now that we've done that, let's practice your left hand. I'm going to play the line 2 and line 3 left hand only. First, listen and follow along, and then pause and practice. 1, 2, 3. Now that we've played through the first page, I want you to go back to the beginning of the recording and practice all the way through while counting. Now let's take a look at the second page. Remember, the beginning of this is the same for the right hand and the left hand, and it does not change until the middle of line 2. I'll go ahead and play lines 1 and 2 on page 2, and then pause and practice. 1, 2, 3. Now that you've practiced the first half of page 2, we're going to practice line 3 of page 2. I'll be starting on the last beat of line 2, where you can see this chord that's circled in pink. That's where I'll be starting, and I'll be playing all of line 3 after playing this chord. 1, 2. Now that we've practiced all of page 1 and half of page 2, I'm going to play all the way through, and first I want you to follow along with your music and listen, and then the second time I want you to start the recording over from this point and play along with me while counting out loud. Here we go. From the beginning. 1, 2, 3. For the next part, we'll be working on page 2, line 4. I've highlighted the changing patterns to help you know when to change. First, I want you to follow along with your music and highlight in your own copy these changes so that they're easy to find when you're practicing. And after you've done that, I want you to play along with me through this section with your left hand only. Here we go. Page 2, line 4. Left hand only. 1, 2, 3. worked on the first 2.5 pages. We're going to focus now on the ending of the last page. We'll be starting at the 2 circled in pink, which is also called the second ending. What I'm going to do is play through this at 2 different speeds so that you can practice it slowly, and then you can also practice it up to speed. So the first time through, I have my metronome set to 50 beats per minute. What I want you to do is, while I'm playing the first time, I want you to count with me while I'm playing, while following along in your music, and then the second time through, I want you to play along with me. Here is the first time through. 1, 2, 3. Now that you've practiced this at 50 beats per minute, we're now going to practice it at 80 beats per minute, which is closer to the actual tempo that you'll go for the whole piece. Here we go. Starting at the second ending. 1, 2, 3. 'Okay, Jovi, now that we've practiced all of the individual parts of Chim Chim Cher-ee, we're going to play the whole thing all the way through. I have the metronome set to 80, so that's the fastest tempo that you've practiced so far. What I want you to do first is follow along with your music while listening and counting out loud. And then I want you to start this recording over and practice the whole piece playing along with me. Here we go. All of Chim Chim Cher-ee with the metronome set at 80. 1, 2, 3. 1,